is usually surrounding a hollow organ, right? Yep. Okay, so there are some smooth muscle questions on here. And then lastly, 3 or 4 lever questions. 3 or 4 lever questions. Just make sure. I know I didn't do a ton of this in the, matter of fact, I didn't annotate this lecture at all, did I? I feel a little bit bad about that. Real easy. The fulcrum is the triangle. Class 1 levers, the fulcrum is in the middle. Class 2 and 3, the fulcrum's at the end. Start there. Okay. Well, what's the difference between class 2 and 3 then? The load is in the center and the force is at the end of class 2. The force is in the center and the load is at the end in class 3. Now you're going to see up here, well, where's the load and the force for class 1? It doesn't matter. The load could be here and the force could be there, or the force could be here and the load could be there. It doesn't really matter. The fulcrum's in the center. This one is rare. Rare, rare, rare. Matter of fact, I can only think of one. Your trapezius muscle, pulling your head back. Because if you have your head right here, let me get a skull. If you're pulling your head back like this, your trapezius muscle is pulling it back. So the force is back here. The force is on the end. The fulcrum is the atlanto-occipital joint. The atlanto-occipital joint is the fulcrum in the middle. By the way, you guys realize that the fulcrum is always a joint? Rebecca, I think that's a question. The fulcrum is always a joint. All right, the fulcrum is always a joint, no matter what. So the atlanto-occipital joint is the fulcrum right here. And then the load against which you're pulling is the weight of the skull up front, the digastric muscle potentially. So the weight of this, you could say the digastric muscle, because that, that's going to pull your mandible down, and after your jaw's already open, it's going to resist you tipping that back. I mean, you can't pull your mandible down any further than it goes. So you have all this weight up front, and you're pulling against that weight. So the fulcrum's the center, atlanto-occipital joint. The force is your trapezius muscle, and your load is the front of your head. Your temporalis muscle is your load, your part of your load. It's the weight in the muscles up front. This is a rare, rare lever system in the body. I can't even think of another one other than that one right there. These two are pretty common. What's this one right here? What's this? Doing this. Now think about it. My gastrocnemius muscle back here is pulling